Really late today. Sorry, I was having serious printer issues, but I won the battle. Anyway, excuse me. Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm very passionate about helping women with invisible illnesses realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. It's just not going to be the one you had envisioned for yourself, but time marches on. It's not going to wait for you. Um, yeah, I'm having a day, not having a bad day. I'm really not, but my fibromyalgia is raging out of control, and I'm in this. I get these weird tactile things. When I was exercising this morning, I always had my hair up, and every bit of hair that was on my neck, I swore it felt like a bug. And I'm already really bug phobic being in Texas, so yeah, it was kind of funny. So I'm gonna probably be really fidgety. Anyway, walking is so freaking good for you. And it's funny because I remember, gosh, what was right before I was diagnosed with the fibromyalgia, and I was horrifyingly unhealthy. I had no good habits at all. And I remember talking to a friend of mine. We used to smoke really heavily, and we were talking about the convenience store was a quarter mile up the road. So, really you could walk up there to get your cigarettes. But I remember telling her, why the hell would anybody want to do that? Now I walk as often, and I don't say as often as I can, but I walk most days, weather permitting, which means not in the wintertime in Alaska. But most days I like to get out and walk. And there's a lot of good reasons for this. This information, by the way, is from prevention.com. So let's talk about why you should go for a walk every day. Number one, it's a mood booster. It really is. I like to go for a walk first thing in the morning, and it just clears my head. I get outside with out in nature, and I was I was visiting a friend the other day, and we drove up to Atlanta, Texas. And she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry it's not more green. It'd be so much prettier." And I was like, "Girl, I am from Alaska. It is the end of January and I see green. This is green to me." I was very happy, but I do love that here to be able to get out. Early February, I went out this morning and walked. I did have a sweatshirt on. It was cool, but it was beautiful, and there's enough green to make me happy. But regular walks, actually, there's research that shows that it actually modifies our nervous system, and it leads to a reduction in anger and hostility. Kind of seems that everybody who wants to be on social media ought to be required to go for a walk. Number two, it increases creativity. There was a study done in 2014 that linked movement with creativity. I know, personally speaking, fitness, exercise, whether it be walking or dancing, or even a little bit of yoga, okay. But they really clear my head. It helps not just with the brain fog, but it just kind of helps me, I don't know, kind of order my thoughts for the morning. I don't know if that makes any sense. Number three, your clothes are going to fit better. Well, of course, it's going to boost your metabolism, and it's also going to improve how your body deals with insulin, which is going to have a direct impact on your body fat. Number four, it reduces your risk of chronic disease. Boy, that's ironic coming from me, isn't it? But it lowers your blood sugar, which of course is going to reduce your risk of diabetes. It lowers your risk of cardiovascular disease. And it also, I thought this was really interesting, it lowers your blood pressure, which can decrease your chance of a stroke by 20 to 40% just by going for a walk for 30 minutes a day. You could, I mean, that's insane to me that you could lower your risk of a stroke by that much just by getting off your butt and doing what you should be doing. Anyway, we are not designed to be sedentary. Number five reason you should go walking every day, it keeps your legs looking good. Well, now obviously it's going to tone up your legs, right? But what you probably didn't consider, it will also help prevent varicose veins, which they're not pretty. Number five, walking actually helps your digestive system. It utilizes your core and abdominal muscles, which improve gastric motility. I like that. I like that word, motility. Anyway, finally, numbers can be short today, y'all, because I don't feel that good. I barely slept the last 2 nights, but it helps you reach your other goals. It becomes a routine. If fitness will do this for you, fitness is really cool for this. First of all, fitness helps you learn how to set goals. And then when you start reaching those goals, and when exercise becomes a habit, when it becomes a routine, when it becomes just part of who you are, you're very likely to look around other areas of your life and see what other areas, good grief, see other things that you can improve on. And it just, you're going to be more inclined to pick up some good habits. So next week, happy Friday. Next week. So ironically, my dad is in Texas right now too, but he's a couple 100 miles away. And I think I'm going to probably drive up there next week. My dad is, I'm the youngest of 5 kids, and I'm almost 56. So my dad's not real young anymore, and neither is his little brother. And I figure, honestly, and I hate to say this, but it's probably going to be one of the last times I have the opportunity to see them together. And I get the biggest kick out of listening, good grief, listening to them tell stories about growing up, and it's just really cool. So I'm probably going to go out there next week, and I don't know if I'm going to video or not. So, I guess watch my Twitter account. Sorry, Facebook, but I just don't post on Facebook very much, but y'all know that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. You should get out and go for a walk. Oh, and by the way, if you get out and go for a walk early in the morning, according to Dr. Andrew Huberman, I should have looked it up, but I wasn't gonna mention it, and it just popped into my head. But going outside and getting a walk in the morning and not having any sunglasses on, getting natural light into your eyes, it's really good for you. So anyway, y'all take care. I will see you, I don't know.